Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Northeastern Esports Twitch broadcast. I'm Nprosk. I'm along for this first match of the day, unfortunately. Um, but, as always, we're sponsored by Army ROTC. Today we have an ESC League play match, which is against BGSU. I think it's Bowling Green State University. So we're going to see how this one goes. I apologize for the teams being wrong. I'll switch that right now. They just joined, so I didn't have the chance to tell them which team they should be, unfortunately. So we're gonna switch that up. So here we go. As Angebro gets the first goal of the series. Good start for Northeastern. Let's should be fixed up now. As Northeastern's blue. Okay, we're good. Here we go. Alright, yellow on the kickoff. Gets a nice kickoff to Angebro. Angebro with a big miss. Yellow put in an awkward spot here. Controls it on the backboard. That's a triple commit from Northeastern, and that's going to give BGSU the chance to come back and attack. Don't really take advantage of it, though. Now, Northeastern taking command of the midfield already. Pass to Angebro to the other team, kind of, though. Nice beat from Shotguy. Can Angebro put this on net? He can, and that's just going to be in the top corner. Nice shot from Angebro. A little bit of an overcommit from BGSU here. And I'm not sure exactly where that third person was, but we were not ready for Angebro to shoot that top corner. Now 2-0 Northeastern, minute and a half into the game. Nice bump from Angebro. Gets the 50 for Shotguy. Yellow tries to put it on net, but not a super threatening shot, just there to keep pressure. Angebro pinches it across the field. That just might be in the net. No, it's not. And Shotguy gets a nice touch out. Angebro Bricks gets it around yellow, but straight to Angebro. And that's just going to be a third goal from Northeastern. Already. Another overcommit from BGSU, and then a little bit of a panic from NEU. Doesn't really need to hit that. Just let their teammate clear to the corner. You know, the corner is going to be the safest. One of the safest places to put the ball in Rocket League. It's really hard to score directly off from the corner. But panic from NEU sets in as Northeastern has been pressuring them very hard at the beginning of the match. And so you see the panic come in, and that just causes another goal. Wow, this is really difficult to do alone. I'm sorry about that, but I'm trying my best out here. Angebro on the ball. Low boost, trying to get it mid to Shotguy. Does get it middle, but Shotguy unable to get above the ball because the flick was just a little bit too high. Yellow with a kind of a whiff on the challenge. You'd like to see, I don't even know, want to know how to pronounce that name. User. We'll just say user. You'd like to see him. Kind of just went in between the shot and the pass, so be a little bit more decisive on that would be better for them. Not a great touch from Manager Bricks as Yellow gets a free ball and a backflip from User. Speed difference is very noticeable already in this match. Yellow with a nice beat. Doesn't keep following. Leaves it for Shotguy, who passes it back to Yellow. Almost puts it in. Speed difference is definitely noticeable in this first match already. And I guess not just the speed difference, but also the consistency. Like, you're seeing a lot of misses and backflips from BGSU, and even when they're in better position. Big miss from Angebro, and another miss from Manager. Not really expecting Angebro to miss the ball. But even positions where it feels like BGSU has the advantage and should get a better play, a better touch, Northeastern is able to still beat them or get it around them, or BGSU just misses the ball. So passes Nezu, not a great touch off the backboard. Straight to Angebro, and that's almost another goal, but a nice save from User. Yellow with a nice cut. So they had that counterattack, but Yellow was able to just quickly cut it off. And Yellow with a nice challenge off the wall. Nezu beats Angebro, but straight to Yellow. And so far, BGSU has absolutely no answers for what Northeastern's putting forward. Angebro goes for the foot reset. We all know he's not that guy. He's not mechanical, so he can't really hit one. The day that Angebro hits a foot reset in actual competitive series will be the day that I become. I don't even know what I'm going with that, but basically he's not a very flashy mechanical player, just super solid. They're gonna try to keep this up, pass it, but there's no one there, and that's just an easy first game for Northeastern. And not to sound disrespectful or anything, but I don't even know if there's. I mean, I don't know. There's not much that BGSU is gonna be able to improve on to make this go much differently. I just think that there's a little bit of a skill difference in this matchup, but you know, well, not hopefully, but let's see if they prove me wrong. I would be surprised. It seemed like Northeastern was kind of cruising at the end of that game, but we'll see as we start up the second game. Northeastern didn't let Bowling Green even score one goal in that first game. We'll see if BGSU can pick up the offense here. Yellow with a big miss, but with how speedy he's been the rest of this, the first game, they were not expecting it, and that just gives Northeastern a free ball. And that's a nice job getting up to that, but straight to Angebro. But a demo is able to get them out of their own half. That's something we could definitely start to see more, is a bit of that physical play can nullify when you are not as mechanically gifted, I guess. Big double commit from BGSU. Yellow off the ceiling, tries to go top corner, but he can't find it. Shockeye was ready for a pass. Maybe he should have gone for a pass there. This is now coming back quickly to Northeastern's half, but a very good touch from Shockeye relieves some of that pressure. Big demo from Bowling Green, though, to get rid of Yellow. They still keep possession of this, but not for long. Shockeye with a pre-jump from Yellow, pretty ambitious. You can already see Northeastern's kind of starting to just mess around, and that's just, I'm pretty sure that's an own goal, but maybe Shockeye got a touch on that. I'm actually very curious. Oh, he did get a touch right into the defender. Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, it was a double commit from BGSU. Plus, they weren't going to get a good touch anyway. So I don't know how much you can credit Shockeye for that goal, but the fact that he was there, like, able to 50 that. So a good start. Angebro with another miss. Now Nezu comes back, tries to get a pass to Manager. Manager puts up the shot, but Shockey's easily able to defend that. We got an Angebro supporter in the chat. I wonder who that is. There's a big delay though, so I don't know how long ago you said that, but see if Angebro can finally pull off a win under the bright lights of the stream. We know from the LAN last year that, oh, good pass, but User unable to finish it again. And that was the best look that Bowling Green has had all series, and they're not able to put it away. You wonder how many looks they're going to get like that, given how the series has been playing out. But yeah, we know that this roster with Yellow and Shockeye can perform under pressure, given how they did in the LAN that they played in Myrtle Beach, Boost on the Beach. where they got second place and they made they made a huge win in the IS quarterfinals. I think it was the losers finals against South Carolina to get that second place. Some of the most clutch plays I've ever seen coming from Yellow and Shockeye. So I have heard from Angelo himself, he's still getting used to playing with a little bit more pressure. But I mean, as he starts to get more and more comfortable, we're gonna see him get better and better. Now Shockeye on the ball. Actually gets cut by Angelo. Gets a nice 50. Right back to Shockeye. And now the ball clears all the way down. Could have been a shot from Shockeye, but he doesn't get it through. And all three of Northeastern's players in the corner still don't get punished for it by BGSU. They are literally stacked on top of each other. This is peak Rocket League gameplay we're watching right now. That's going to be an open net. Now, as much as I think there's a skill difference, Northeastern still needs to actually perform to be able to take advantage and to take it a little bit more seriously, because like I said, they were cruising at the end of last game, they were cruising at the start of this game, and now it's tied with a minute left, and as I say that, they get a free net left by BGSU. I'm not exactly sure what happened here. I don't know where. Oh, manager went for boost. Not the best play in that situation. But now it's 2-1. But I was going to say it was tied with a minute left, and that's even against the team you think you're better than. You don't want to be in that situation because really anything can happen. This is not great from Yellow, but another miss coming in from BGSU. And if they were just a bit more clinical, they could probably be up in this game. Yeah, there's not much else to say other than that. That was a free double. There was another passing play that they had earlier in the game that they could have taken, they could have scored, and it could have been 3-2 right now. But User gets a nice touch off the ceiling. That's another miss, another one. They can't score the ball. It looks like what is free nets, they just aren't able to score. Nezu gets a nice last second 50 there, but it's just gonna be over. Maybe not. Yellow in a 1v1 against User, but User does that, and that's just gonna hit the ground, but obviously Yellow's gonna keep it up. You know how the rules of the game are. It's a nice beat from User. That might be a goal. This is where it gets dicey. As much as Northeastern has been controlling the tempo, tied at 0 seconds, and it's overtime. And you know how overtime in Rocket League works. Sudden death. First goal wins, so don't know how Andrew didn't get that boost, but that's just gonna be a goal for Northeastern anyway. As another open net left by Bowling Green off of a kickoff. I don't even, that's just a miss. Clear cut miss from Nezu, where he had the beat. Feels like if they could just be a little bit more consistent with their hits, a little bit cleaner, they could actually be in the series right now. But now, because they haven't been, it's going to be 2-0 for Northeastern, and I don't see BGSU being able to reverse sweep here at all. But I guess we'll have to see if they prove me wrong. I'm actually going to see if I can fix a setting here, because I want to see if I can get it to play when I'm tabbed out. You know, there it is. Beautiful. So now you should be able to hear the game when I am tabbed out, fixing all the stuff. Oh, I forgot to transition the score. And don't worry, we still have another match coming up tonight, and it should probably be a bit more interesting, not just because of the nature of the match, but also I will probably be joined by another caster, so I'm not just talking to myself, because that is a little bit difficult to do. And that would be Flom's, which I was casting with last week, which was a blast, even though we did lose both matches, which is a little bit unfortunate. But here we go, game 3. See if Northeastern can finish off the sweep. They didn't get the perfect sweep because they let BGSU score, but hopefully they can just get the sweep, get it out of there quickly, get some time to take a break before their next match. Here we go. Nice bump on yellow there, and that's going to leave an open net. Manager is able to finish it, and that's what I was talking about, that physical play that can bring them back into the series. I don't know how Shot Guy didn't hit that ball, but past Shot Guy and yellow was bumped out of net, so that's going to be an open net for BGSU. 1-0. First lead that they've had in the series as well. Nice demo from Manjabro, and Manager Bricks comes back with another demo, and that puts yellow alone on this back line. Manager Bricks does get beat by Manjabro here. Nice speed for Manjabro to be able to get that clearance out. Double commit again from BGSU. Passes it to yellow. Gets blocked, but still pressure coming in for Northeastern. Nice clear from Nezu. Get it out. And that ball cleared downfield by Anjabro. A little bit passive from BGSU on their back line. Nezu just sitting in net, and Anjabro able to get a free shot, but Nezu still low boost. Oh, nice pre-jump from Shaka. Is he going to be able to score? No. Careens off the post. But the boost advantage certainly has been on Northeastern's side this whole game, and it's hard to, well, it's hard to do much when you're on low boost, but when Northeastern double commits like that, it relieves so much of the pressure. Big jump, pre-jump coming in from yellow, tries to get it back. Oh, wow, just misses the ball. Tries to get it back to Shot Guy, but just completely misses the ball, and now Shot Guy passes it mid, no one there. Nice clear from yellow. That could have just been a goal if he just shot it. There's no one in net. Yellow going for a double here. Unable to follow. Azu misses the ball. Nice demo from yellow. Leaves Anjabro. He's trained for this. Using the path, but unfortunately unable to get it past the first man. Manager hits a corner. Yellow misses the ball, and that's going all the way down on the other side of the field. Shot Guy goes for a flipper set. Mechanical Shot Guy is not with us today. Tries to hit a backboard to Shot Guy. I do not know what happened there, but wow. Just BGSU misses the ball and just goes straight into the net. Yes. Shot Guy off the backboard. Nice bump. And that's going to be an open net. Manager Briggs finally gets around the ball, and they don't shoot it off the post. They shoot it straight in. Or, sorry, they don't hit it off the post. Oh, it's an actual double tap. Not sure that was on purpose, but we'll credit him for that. He was in the right spot at the right time. And again, it's that physical play. Northeastern seems to have the mechanical advantage. But the physical play coming in, and that's been the 2 goals in this game. That's been the difference for BGSU between 0 goals and 2. Clears downfield. Shaka tries to get the shot on. Unable to do so. Idribro hits it high. Somehow yellow gets the beat, even though he was up about a full second after. Shot Guy off the backboard. Tries to go for double. Can't get it. And nice. And another double commit for BGSU. Ooh, Shot Guy almost redirects it, but it gets saved. And Anjabro's backing up. He might have just passed that to the other team. No, he's able to get back. No, Northeastern controlling. Still down 1, though. Seems like they're taking this challenge a little bit too lightly and giving BGSU the chance to stay in this game. Another double pre-jump. Yellow almost gets the read. Nezu with the air dribble tries to go for the flip reset. But Angebro with a very nice challenge. And now that's a double commit, leaving an open net for BGSU. Yellow, clinical. Does slot that with enough power to get past Nezu. As Nezu was getting hounded by Shot Guy. Here we go. Off kickoff. Yellow gets a nice setup. User able to cut it off. Shot Guy going for mechanical play here. Tries to get it to Yellow. Pinches all the way back, and Angelo's gonna have a lot to deal with here as they're gonna be on him quick. Goes for the double, no, the flip reset off the backboard. 30 seconds left. Equal game in terms of scoring. Yellow tries to go for the psycho off his backboard. Can't quite get it. And now Angelo gets nicely challenged by Manager Bricks. We haven't really seen that early challenge game working out for BGSU. But able to show a little bit of a change of pace there. Shot Guy back to Angebro. Angebro off the corner. Can he follow this? Completely cuts off Shot Guy. That definitely should have been Shot Guy's ball. But this ball's still up. Shot Guy bumps the person who was going to dribble, unfortunately. Sudden death overtime again. This is for the series, as Northeastern's already on match point. And that's just going to be an... Ooh! I thought it was in, but it's not. BGSU stays alive by the skin of their teeth. Shot Guy puts it off backward. Angebro can't get past User. User with the dribble play. Questionable decision to go to the sidewall there. Angebro, nice beat on Manager Bricks. Yellow somehow has no boost here. Needs to get out of the play. Can't quite do so. Manager Bricks says this is a 3v1 against Yellow. But goes for the flip reset, and you gotta question that decision as someone who has not shown that mechanical ability. When you're in a 3v1, go for demo, go for a pass, go for something else. Now Northeastern back on the pressure. Yellow's gonna get a 50 here. Angebro's on low boost, but Shot Guy's the one who gets there first somehow. You just can't seem to get the beat on Northeastern. Nezu with another aerial play. Goes for the double tap. Angebro's gonna get a touch on this one though. Nice recovery. And BGSU starting to really pressure here, but they're going for plays that I would like to see them simplify it a little bit more than they have. Because they're going for these mechanical double taps, mechanical flip resets, and there it is. That's a nice 50, but okay, able to get it out. They're going for these double taps, these flip resets that clearly they're not comfortable hitting every time. You want to see a more consistent. Nice fake from Yellow. You want to see a more consistent mechanic. A pass, just a solid shot. Here we go, we got another double commit. Manager does get a 50 on Yellow. They're going to be able to hit this off the corner, but it's just a really good beat by Angebro. Making that get out, and now Shot Guy with the double off the sidewall. Angebro keeping the pressure up. I don't know if he got 50'd by Shot Guy there. Now Yellow's waiting on the boost. Needs a challenge from Shot Guy. Does get the boost. Nice follow from User. Ends up getting the 50. But every time we pan over to Manager Bricks, it's no boost, no boost, no boost. Oh my god, 2 misses. That's going to be a goal? No, Angebro's in net. Nice fake from User, but he can't put the speed on the ball. And now Yellow gets the beat. Nezu's going to be tracking back here. Shot Guy has the pass available. Nice cutout from User. Manager Bricks with a 1v1. Shot Guy tracks back, helps out Yellow, but that was a dangerous bounce. It's a long overtime. 3 minutes. That's going to be in. And Shot Guy with it save. Oh my gosh. My voice. Shot Guy with the insane save. Gets back, and that's back on the other side. Yellow with the ceiling challenge. What a save from Shot Guy. GG's to the series. Bowling Green loses to Northeastern 3-0. Wow. I mean, What a save from Shot Guy. We figured that's how, from the start, how it was looking at the start, we figured that's how it was going to go, but it was a lot closer than it feels like it should have been. BGSU was able to show some fight after that first game, get 2 overtimes, but Northeastern with the ice able to close it out. I won't talk too much more because I don't really have much to say. I'm kind of by myself, so we do have a match coming up at 8, though. If you want to stay tuned for that, and I will be joined by a co-commentator for that, so will be a lot better. In terms of that series itself, Northeastern probably should have stayed a little bit more focused. Bowling Green able to use that physical plays to keep themselves those physical plays to keep themselves in the series. But Northeastern realistically had that speed and mechanical and advantage and was able to take advantage of it in those critical moments. So yeah, stay tuned. I will be back in about 15 minutes. The next match is supposed to start at 8. So we'll take a quick break. Thanks as always to our sponsor, Army RTC, to be able to bring these streams to you. And stay tuned. We're back. Oh, sorry for the late. You kinda just started quickly. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Northeastern Esports Twitch broadcast. Presented by Army ROTC. Today we have, or the second match of the day is gonna be Northeastern versus Buffalo, and I'm here joined by Floms for this one. So thankfully I'm not alone.
Hello. I feel like the whole, hey, we're starting late, sorry guys, is becoming your signature thing. I've been on here twice, and that's not twice.
Alright, well...
I'm just saying.
I'm doing this... I'm doing the whole streaming and casting thing by myself, so, you know, I don't want to hear it. I just got a quick start to the game going. Let me fix the teams real quick, because they're on the wrong sides.
Short-lived lead for sure. I mean, off the kickoff, what are you going to do? It's one of those times where stuff just happens and you have to contend with it. But back to level playing field, 25 seconds off the clock. And you said this is University of Buffalo?
It's actually, I looked it up and they're called the University at Buffalo, so I don't really know exactly what that, oh gosh, means, but yeah, so it's Buffalo, like New York, I think. And I can look up the standings in a second to tell you exactly where they are. But Northeastern is
Oh. Made a mess of that one.
Concedes a goal here.
Yeah, the touch from Andrew Bro into the corner isn't the best, and then there's just a lot of miscue shenanigans type deals happening on the backboard. It's really not much to be done. You just have to take the L and move on here, but for Northeastern, not the start they were looking for. They had the first goal, you know, it was looking like the dream start, and now immediately back-to-back concessions, both in what I would probably contend are silly ways.
Yeah. As I was saying, Northeastern 7-5 is going to be the last match of league play for ESC. I'm not exactly sure how the ESC playoffs work, but I'm pretty sure it's top 8, so I think we might have secured that already. Especially with last match's win. And then I'll check the standings to see Buffalo's standings in a second. But let's talk about this game. We got Andrew on the ball, trying to get it into the middle, but no one's there for Northeastern.
And that was a reoccurring theme last time. I think we casted together. You know, passes were coming in. No one was there in the middle, though, but sometimes it just doesn't matter, does it?
What a pinch. Maybe you could call this a bit lucky, but that thing clangs into the net. Nice 50 from Yellow.
In the right place at the right time. I mean, sometimes that's all it takes. Kickoff, not really going the way of Northeastern. Buffalo will able to take a cheap shot on target, but no follow available here. Shot guy off the ceiling, was looking for the 50, doesn't get much of anything out of it, to be honest. This 50 is much better, though. Chasing downfield, shot guy on the ball once again. It's cleared all the way out. Yellow has a lot of time here. Opposite play high. That was probably the only bad option in the grand scheme of things. And Northeastern are back on the defensive.
So, checking the standings, we have Buffalo is 0-12. So, Northeastern should be heavy favorites to win this match. But to be honest, Bowling Green was 4-6, and this team that they're playing against now looks a lot better than them. So I don't really know how that happened. We're just gonna have to see how this match plays out.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's one of those times, and we say this all the time on Bears broadcast, but, you know, on any given day, on any given Sunday, as the saying goes, anyone can win. So, you know, standings are cool and all, but let's just focus on the here and now. And, you know, right now, Buffalo's not looking like a team that's 0-12.
Not at all. Nice bump from Andrew, but still gets beat. Shot guy could have let that go through, and it probably would have been a goal, but now he air dribbles it into the defensive half. Yeah.
And now he's parking the boost down. This is just some top tier play we're witnessing.
Yeah, I mean, like you were saying with Yellow before, except the opposite. It was the wrong place at the wrong time for shot guy there.
And on the defensive once again, though, 2 minutes just passed on the clock. That's a good demo. It might open an opportunity, but Yellow went for the pre-flip. We'll leave shot guy to take the 50 as last back. Doesn't get the best of touches. Andrew is still causing chaos on the defensive end of the field for the blue squad, though. We'll give a little bit of window opportunity. Pass up. Second pass was on, but Yellow not able to make the contact he was looking for.
Nice pass into the middle here for Andrew. Shot guy tries to go for the double off the corner. Goes back. Yellow goes backward to shot guy, but shot guy can't put it down enough, and that's a pinch way out. Northeastern going for these creative plays right now, but unable to find success with the low probability.
The creative play being Andrew driving at them and trying to hit them all.
And then Shot Guy flopping at the ball a little bit.
Either way.
Oh, nice double.
Oh, that's a great touchdown field. It's going to force Yellow scrambling back. Gonna have to get it across, and does. Shot Guy with the extension. Yellow on once again, gets past one. There are still two defenders back. That was a Hail Mary from Antibro.
Antibro flying past the ball. Nice pinch down. Yellow able to get a touch on that. Antibro, low boost, just has to hit it out.
Shot Guy was looking for a pass across. No one at the reception. This one is going to be off the back wall, but the defense is there. Antibro will save this one to the wayside. It's not over yet, though. The ball's still in the middle. Munchie is there. Does miss the boost. It leaves him in an awkward position here. Yellow, that's an overextension. This might be dangerous, but Antibro will get there first.
Nice beat from Yellow. Let's see if he can. He does make the demo happen. This net's going to be open.
Oh my God,
Antibro wants it more than
save.
Shot Guy. I thought it was going to be out for a second there, but...
So Yellow was driving the corner and hit someone right as they spawn. I thought he hit them into the save.
Oh, yeah, no, that would have been bad, but fortunately, they were not able to make it back, and Northeastern takes the late lead. Shot Guy going for an interesting cheat here, hoping for the kickoff to go mid-right, but it doesn't happen, and now he's trying to 50 Yellow into their net, but was not successful. That's going to be 3-2 Northeastern in the game, which means 1-0 in the series.
Game one on the board, but it has to be said, a lot of shaky defense on the end of Northeastern. I kind of would have expected or would have hoped for maybe a little bit better, but hey, at the end of the day, you know, no one's going to ask you how you got the point on the scoreboard. And they're up 1-0, so you can't really ask for much more than that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you were there to see that first match, but we have a lead from Antibro. I don't know if he's going for a car change or something. Oh, never mind. Wait, yeah, no, he's not there yet. But yeah, it was very decently clear skill gap in that series, and so they kind of just started cruising. Starting from the second game, it seems like it might have carried over to this one. They might have seen the record of this team and expected it to be easy, but so far it hasn't been the easiest thing in the world.
This is where we start roasting them for a weak mental game.
More like...
Oh my gosh.
Or like trolling, I don't even know. Okay, stays on the ball. Is gonna try to get this to Yellow with the pre-jump, I believe. Yellow goes for the pre-jump, but just kind of hits it backward, unable to follow it. Can he get this read, though? Not quite.
Gonna leave Shot Guy back. Andrew did have a golden opportunity that he whiffed on, by the way. He hit it with his tires and just flopped it at the net. That should have been 1-0 to Northeastern, but here we are, 0-0 on the defensive. That's a double commit on the wall. This will be dumped downfield for Antibro. That's a good extension over one. Yellow wasn't quite there in time to be able to make a play on it. Shot Guy is there, but he doesn't get anything of the ball, and that's going to be the 1-0 lead for Buffalo.
Yes, Shot Guy not ready for this banger of a back pass from Yellow. Probably could have been positioned better, or just realized that there was no chance he was hitting that ball and backed off of it. But obviously, we haven't seen any signs from Shot Guy this series that he's not going to go for a ball, so...
Yellow up on the defensive, does get a touch. Shot Guy is lurking in the middle once again. Defaults to Antibro, and that's a good steal from Yellow, has to be said.
I don't think it was a steal. I don't think that ball was going in.
What?
No.
I think it was just slotted on the inside of the post.
Gonna be close, but... I mean, you can't fault him for that,
right,
that slot top bins.
No stealing, it was quality control.
Yeah. QA. That's Yellow's job on this team, is quality assurance. Making sure that that shot doesn't have a chance of not going in. Shot Guy with a nice continuation. Has to get it mid to Antibro. Nice 50. Northeastern starting to mount the pressure a little bit here. Ooh,
yeah, Shot Guy doing a lot of lurking in the midfield. I like the quick rotations from Shot Guy, but in game one, that was one of the things that did cost them, and even with the first goal in this game, right? Shot Guy was pushed up too far, and they got cooked because of it.
Yeah. It gives and it takes, the aggression. He's shown flashes of brilliance already, but also just missed the ball a few times and left the net open. So, oh, that's a really good beat from AJ, but no one there to follow. Shot guy with a
Guys,
pre-jump
huge
there.
shot.
Ingerbro has no boost to get it up to him, but that gets a nice 50 to yellow. Shot guy tries to
Close.
double it, but can't.
Oh, I wish he would have turned. He would have been available for the pass from Antibro, but he went to get the boost instead.
They get the goes for the musty flick up back up to yellow. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out for them. Another wow. Yellow
commit.
absolutely just bodies Shot guy off the ball, but somehow it's working. Shot guy unable to shoot, but Angelo just gets a pop over, and that might be a, oh, never mind. AJ gets a nice touch though.
It's in the zip code, but it's not in the back of the net yet. This one is a freebie. Someone needs to deny the dribble. Shot guy will step up to the task and get something on it. Yellow with a ghost touch, will leave Andrew to clear this one out. 50, back into the corner. Yellow on the ball once again. It's another 50. This one's a little bit better from Northeastern. We'll give them at least a little bit of breathing space, but that touch from AJ in the middle will slow it all down. Demo, slightly out of rotation, but Shot guy will come through and cleans up.
I just saw Andrew stop driving after Shot guy cut him off. Maybe a little bit of anger coming in for Northeastern. But yeah, we're seeing a common thread between this this series and last one, which is obviously it doesn't look like they're 100% focused and they're kind of playing with their food, but you don't want to do that when the game's tied. You never know what's gonna happen. That's a really nice 50 from Andrew though, and that's what I'm talking about. Get yourself a little bit of a cushion before you start doing that.
And it's a great bump from Shot guy in the corner, it has to be said. Just takes the man off the ball and gives Andrew the opportunity to just roll it up the back wall for Yellow. It's just well played.
Well played indeed.
One goal lead. Still not that comfortable though to see Shot guy pre-jumping from that far.
Yeah. Munchie kind of just passes it to Yellow there. Yellow with a nice 50 out. Let's see which one of them gets him all first. I know they're both gonna go for it.
Oh my gosh.
Almost works though.
Yeah,
Yellow on
almost
the
worked out,
backboard
too.
tried to pass it back to Shot guy, but they wasn't able to get it on
Oh,
net.
it did work. Get in there. Wow. Absolutely textbook.
Yep, that's how you play Rocket League. If you showed me the difference between this and a pro match, I don't know if I would be able to tell the difference.
Hmm. So 1 minute left on the clock. A break has been achieved for the Northeastern boys. 60 seconds left, they just need to defend this lead. This ball's in the middle. Shot guy chasing onto it once again. Pass was maybe a little bit of a letdown here. Shot guy is making it work though. This is going to fall in front and Andrew
Where was
will
the
tap it home.
defense? Where was the defense? Nice beat from Shot guy, but AJ questionable decision to go for the boost there, to say the least. And now they have that cushion I was talking about. They can start messing around, free jumping off the ceiling, whatever their heart desires to do. And bro,
We'll have to see. There's
Almost
still some
50.
danger, but
jeez. Yeah, but 30 seconds realistically. But with the way the series is going, are they going to score 3 goals? Probably not.
that's coming across the net. Shot guy tried to get there, but wasn't able to turn in time. He is getting the bump. Yellow will take the ball. This one's floating in front of the blue net once again. Andrew is chasing it down, can't get there in time. Shot guy up, pre-jumping once again. Once again misses. Coincidence? Doesn't seem like it.
Good play from AJ. That Andrew bump was very solid. I don't know how that didn't go in. Oh,
Off
Andrew
the
still got a touch on that, but it wasn't enough. As Buffalo was able to follow, and I think Buffalo wins this in regulation. They just need a
8 seconds
few
left. They
kickoff
need
goals.
the kickoff. I'm always a big fan of, when you need 2 goals like that, 8 seconds or 1 goal or, whatever it might be, just throw a spanner in the work, do something different. Pull out the Spanish, the fake, the whatever.
Or
I really wish more teams would leverage kickoffs as like a genuine, hey, what are we doing here, rather than just defaulting to, left goes.
yeah, that's definitely something that. Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree with you on that, and I find myself doing that as well. So that's definitely something to work on. I mean, I feel like it could be a quick thing to work on, and it's something that you could pull out at the end of the game to kind of throw your opponents off.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's starting to seep into the highest level of play, I think, a little bit more, but I think you said it right, right? It's just such a low level of effort kind of thing that you can just, 5 minutes plan something out and maybe get something out of it. And if not, then it was 5 minutes, and what regrets can you possibly have?
Yeah, and I've definitely had situations where I've been playing in matches recently, and the other team has had a kickoff strat that they pretty much go to every time, and since you're so used to Shaka joined the wrong team. Since you're so used to seeing the same kickoff strat, a team having their own strat and doing something different really throws you off, and really is struggle. You can kind of struggle to find a good play against. So it's definitely something I'd like to see teams, not just Northeastern, but teams in general, incorporate more.
Agreed. Either way, so game 3. Potential sweep on for Northeastern here if they can close it out. Muncie will have the first shot on target. That's off the back post. This might have been open, but the free jump from Shotguy maybe a little premature here. Yellow's up. I'll take 50. Andrew went for it too. This could be dangerous if AJ gets the best of touches on it, but Shotguy does get back to deny.
Okay, with a nice shot on net. I just realized I never updated the casters to put both of our names. My bad.
Okay. It does seem like Northeastern is settling into this series, though. Independent of the pre-jump attempts and what might you have it. I think there was a lot more stepping on each other's toes, especially in that game 1. Feels like, the spacing's a bit better. They're doing more to keep their head above water and get on the scoreboard here. That is a big-time miss from Hitman Horsey. That one really should have been in the back of the net for Buffalo.
Yeah, you're not going to get many opportunities like that to convert. You'd really like to see them hit it, especially with the way this series has been going.
Yep. I think we're on the same page here. Yellow will dump this one in the middle. Shotguy is there, was looking for the reset. I don't think he got it. Either way, this now leaves Andro alone all the way back. Missed touch, and that's going to be a wide open net after the missed touch from Andro.
Yeah, tough situation at 2v1, but that is... can't be doing that. I mean, I've been in that situation. You just, like, break tap a little too hard, and then you just kill so much of your momentum.
I've never missed in my life. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's fair. You are the best player in the game. If you unretired right now, we'd win CRO for sure.
Probably. Somehow, I'm not sure that's how that logic works. Either way, 1-1. 3 minutes left.
I beg to differ. Agree to disagree.
Okay.
Angebro causing havoc for Hitman Horsey, but that's a nice pop from AJ, and that's going to leave Angebro to track back to this, but a very nice cut to be able to do so. Angebro's off the ceiling for about 10 years. Shotguy with a back pass to Yellow, who basically just passes it to Buffalo, daring them to try to put anything useful on net. Shotguy ran out of boost here. Angebro is able to get back, but Shotguy 50s him into the middle for an easy shot for Muncie.
Yeah, I mean, at some point you become the engineer of your own demise. Like, what did you think was going to happen when you try something like that,
I think he thinks it's going to pinch into their net.
Well, yes. Obviously.
Or he just wanted to mess with Angebro, which is also a very big possibility. Which, by the way, it's looking like we're going to win this series, and I said if we win this series, I was going to interview our very own Angebro. So, stay tuned for that after the match, if you are excited to hear, well, yeah, it's not over till the fat lady sings, but, I think it is. So, I'm gonna tell you that we're interviewing Angebro after this, if you want to hear. It's gonna be the first time his voice is on stream, so that's exciting.
Either way, Buffalo is their best showing so far in the series. 2 goals to their name. Shotguy sitting in net will get this one downfield. Angebro is there. Pass back to Shot Guy's on if he can beat the last man. That's a good challenge from Horsey to get this one out. It's another good touch from Munchie. Shot Guy is going to be left kind of between a rock and a hard place here, and Angelo will come across to bail him out.
Shot Guy trying his hardest to pass it to them again, but Angelo with a nice recovery, able to get back to it. Shot Guy, oh, 50 boost, tries to bump one. It's a pinch coming in, does not go on net. It's a nice attempt. Shot Guy.
Oh dear.
Shot Guy with the biggest fake ever.
Poor Munchie was just completely frozen on the goal line, just waiting.
So intimidated.
Yeah, his teammate turned in front of him too and left him just stuck between a rock and a hard place. At that point, it's one of those times where you just resign to your fate and just watching it fly past you.
Yeah, not sure what happened on kickoff, but Northeastern concedes. It's gonna be tied game again. Munchie having himself a nice game.
I mean, they stalled the kickoff and no one followed from Northeastern. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, they both went for the same boost on the far side of the field. It tells you where their head's at, but either way, tie game once again.
Yeah. Gotta love for the air dribble. Good job from Buffalo staying in this. Oh, okay, Shot Guy's air dribbling it into the net. There's a point where messing around becomes BM, and I think this might be that point.
You know, I was actually really just thinking about that. I personally don't love the behavior, but maybe it's a discussion best had off stream.
Yeah, I mean, you want to obviously, like, it's not always a safe focus when you feel like you're better than the other team, but ongoing is, like, you can kind of mess around on offense, but I feel like once it comes to defense, like, you should probably just, I don't know.
Just play the game, you know, just keep the ball out of your net, do what you need to, and just run out the clock. You know, if it's really that easy, then just run out the clock. But I don't know.
Sorry, continue.
I mean, again, I think it's a conversation best had off stream, but just run out the clock. You know, you don't need to do anything more than that.
Yeah, we're saying all this, and Buffalo still has this lead. There's a world where they keep this lead until the end of the game, and that, I mean, obviously Northeastern still has a game cushion, but really never know what's gonna happen if you put yourself in situations like.
Oh, what a save!
Yeah, that's a nice save from Hitman, and that might be open going the other way, as that was a nice pass from AJ.
Yeah, it is.
And there it is, 5-3. They don't really have much time to.
I mean, they need something off the kickoff here, and realistically, they need to do it twice.
But yeah, like, if you let them stay in the game like this, there's gonna be a chance that they're gonna take advantage, even if they haven't been
players off the ceiling
that well. Yeah, and that's gonna be the game. There's no way Northeastern is gonna be able to come back at this point. So Buffalo able to take a game off Northeastern. Hopefully this is a little bit of a wake-up call for them, and you'd like to see it. I don't know. I kind of agree with you on that. I think, like, you could try to go for cool stuff, but air dribbling into your own net is not something that you should be doing ever in a competitive environment. So, just my 2 cents.
Yeah, I mean, you know, playing competitively and having a good time, I think for me, go hand in hand, but that doesn't mean, you know, when I think of having a good time, quote unquote, I try to do it, you know, with everyone in mind and not just myself, right? Irregardless, Buffalo on the board, Northeastern up 2-1. Another opportunity to close it out. If they fail to win this, then it'll be reverse sweep on the cards for Game 5. 5 minutes fresh on the clock. We're underway, and Andrew will win the first kickoff.
We got Northeastern. Wait. Someone's lagging, I guess.
Sounds like it's gonna have to be a new lobby.
Sorry about that. We're gonna take a quick break while we sort out technical difficulties, I guess. Be right back. That. Alright, we're back. Sorry for the technical difficulty. As we had some lag for Munchie, I believe, so hopefully that's all sorted out for Buffalo. We can continue on with the series.
Shock Eye on the Dominus, that's new.
Yeah,
Playing a lot of Fennec recently.
Yeah, I guess he wasn't feeling himself on the Fennec that much. Kind of dribbling onto the wrong net, so we'll see if the Dominus changes things for him. Nice touch up from Angebro. Yellow unable to get there though.
Swings back into the midfield. Shock Eye does get there first to continue the attacking play here. Beats a second defender. This is open if Andro can tap it, and does. And the Reaper goal explosion comes through once again.
Maybe the Dominus was the difference. Nice pass from Shock Guy. A little bit too pushed up out of net for Buffalo. He would have had a lot better chance of saving the ball had they played more of a back post position, but instead kind of just, that's a decent touch from Angebro. Munchie kind of had to back pretty hard to save it, but nice shot. Yellow slotting it top corner.
Yeah, Angebro was slow getting there. He tried to be stingy with his second jump so he could flip into it. Either way, it leaves a free ball for Yellow in the left side of the field after AJ clears it. You already get the nail on the head. That's a great shot to find the top corner and put Northeastern up by 2.
Northeastern right off the gates comes out with a little bit more urgency, which we do like to see, considering they kind of let that last match get away from them. Hitman, nice touch off the ceiling. Angelo, what a save! But that's gonna be open still.
Angelo might have been able to save that, but he didn't have the boost, and he did get a demo on the way through. But either way, the lead's cut in 2 now.
Yeah, and that really came off the back of that smart play from Hitman Horsey, was it? To put it off the ceiling rather than try to go straight down with the shot. Because then that shot comes in at a weird angle that's really tough for Angebro to work with. And Shock Eye gets back for this one, but Buffalo starting to apply some pressure.
I mean, Shock Eye's got a lot of time here. Opposite play is slow. It doesn't bait out the defender the way you would have hoped so. He does beat them in the long term. Beats 1, beats 2. Yellow can't get there in time to make it open net downfield. That's a great fake from Angebro to beat that first defender. This is dumped in the middle though. Dangerous. Angebro will have to get back to it, and does. The offense not over Buffalo though. That missed touch from Munchie does put an end to that sequence. Shock Eye up, missed touch. Angebro is there, missed shot, and that will leave Yellow scrambling back.
Shades of last week. Angebro careens a shot off of the post. Let's see if he can recover from that. Does get the beat on 1, but unable to get it over 2. Yellow could pass it to Angebro here. Instead, opts to try to go for Shock Eye, and AJ cuts it out. Sorry about that. Angebro can't get to this first, but that's a big miss from Buffalo. Baits out too. Munchie could get a shot here, and Shock Eye unable to recover fast enough. Yeah, the miss baits out too. Angebro and Yellow both go for the ball, and that leaves an open net for Munchie.
Yeah, Shock Eye almost got to it in time, but like you said, ball comes across, no one home to defend, and it's slotted home for the tie game. Northeastern now winning the kickoff. Yellow will be next in line. Pinched off the ceiling. Shock Eye is there. Shot opportunity. Opposite play to Yellow once again. Off the backboard. Munchie is there. Wasn't the best of touches. Andrew will get this on net somehow. And Buffalo not able to get it at the first time, but the second one will be saved out to the left and dumped back into the midfield, but only as far as Shock Eye. Not the best 50, even though it does fall into the hands of Andrew. Passes on here. Yellow needs to get up early and does. Just can't keep it down far enough. And that's another shot opportunity for Northeastern wasted.
I think a big difference in this game. Munchie tries to put it on net, can't, but that's a follow-up from AJ. And one thing I'm seeing from Buffalo that's making such a big difference in the second part of this game is they're being much more patient. They're seeing that Northeastern isn't putting these shots on net first time. They're opting to pass. They're opting to go off the backboard. And so Buffalo's just waiting to get the ball from Northeastern off the giveaways and able to counterattack and score quickly.
Yeah, and you know, again for Northeastern, Andrew, this one's coming back in the middle. There's just no one there. I mean, like, look, the ball's just dwelling in the midfield for so long. You know, we're back again to, it feels like they're playing, you know, they're playing the game on their own. It's like, oh, my teammate should be here. I'm playing it into the middle, but then, you know, there's a disjoint somewhere, right? This one comes in the middle again, and no one's ready. Andrew with a great jump in order to make something
That's
out
a
of
triple
nothing.
commit
The
that
triple
goes into
commit.
net. But
Thank God that finds the back of the net. Otherwise, they were in trouble again.
nice double from Andrew, and AJ doesn't really have many places to go with that, considering literally everywhere was covered. But if he gets the 50 into the corner, that's probably going to be a good opportunity for Buffalo on the counterattack. So yeah, Northeastern lucky to have that go straight in.
Don't think the defender had to jump for that one, to be completely honest with you. I think if he sat on the goal line, it would have been weak enough, he would have been able to just walk it out. But either way, shot guy up, flip reset. I think he got the flip. This one's going to be on target. Double commit from the defense. Andrew, boost steal in the corner. Didn't quite get the ball. It's going to still be downfield over the head of Andrew, but yellow is there. Will not get back downfield. Gets there first. Andrew with a shot opportunity. This one again careens off the post. Andrew still looking for that execution that seems to be missing both today and the last time we saw these guys play. What was it, 2 weeks ago now?
Wasn't it just last week?
It probably is.
I think it was.
Time.
I think it was last week, but yeah, and that's not something that we're used to seeing from him. Is missing shot opportunities. But these last couple of weeks, it's been a little bit harder for him to find these. And that kind of just, once your confidence goes, it's hard to get it back to
the 2v1.
Where
that was the opportunity to seal the deal. It was a 2v1. I think Yellow and Andrew just didn't communicate quite as well as they needed to. Both stuck on the ball. The
nice
present
50
is
from
to
Yellow.
hear the ball in front. Andrew didn't commit. Ball hits the ground, and we've got an overtime. So this is either Northeastern winning the series or going to Game 5. Reverse sweep on the cards.
Head kickoff. Andrew cheats the wrong way, and shot guy turned upfield, so he can't get back to that ball. And this is what we were talking about. You let someone
tied yourself up.
You let someone have just hang in there and stay in the series, and it starts getting a little risky. Then oh, we dropped one game, that's fine, but drop another game, it's a best of 5. Now you're nervous. You're looking at a reverse sweep here.
Yeah, and for Buffalo, I mean, you know, this is right where they want to be. Still looking to break the, you know, deadlock, get themselves on the board, get away from that 0-12 record. And, you know, I mean, especially in the last 5 minutes, Northeastern were looking vulnerable.
And Buffalo was looking, even though there was moments of panic, and obviously it's definitely, you could say that their I guess pace of play and mechanics aren't on the same level. They were looking like more of a team than Northeastern was there, and that was the difference.
Yeah, definitely. Either way, 5 minutes on the board once again. Fresh game. Shot guy's gonna put this one in the middle. Andrew backed off of it. That was a free goal.
He probably gets a B, but even if he gets a 50 there, it's still better than.
Should be 1-0 the other way, and here we are. You know, it comes back down the other way. Andrew not back in time. Shot guy was defending the backboard. Doesn't take the best of bounces, and it just pinballs back into the net. And Northeastern are down by 1 in this decisive Game 5.
A nice touch from Andrew. Tries to put it on net. Munchie gets it out. Yeah, could pass to Yellow. Yellow, a little bit too much heat on the ball. Yellow couldn't get there. That's a nice dunk from Munchie, and that's in the net. That's going to be 2-0.
Yeah,
30 seconds down.
Way too much steam on it, and another double commit from Shot Guy and Andrew. They both slowed down to avoid a double commit, and Munchie coming through clutch hits the net from the parking lot. 2-0 for Northeastern.
And Northeastern's going to have to recover and change something up quickly, and it's, you know, Yellow with a nice whip reset play, and that's an own goal, but can't really fault.
Yeah, the keeper did as much as he could. I think
there's not much you can do here as the flip resets come. Actually, Hitman definitely could have had a play on that ball. I think a little bit of panic coming out from Muncie, to their detriment, I guess.
2-1. Back in our Northeastern. This one's going to be up to Agent AJ. The demo will make sure that he doesn't get the shot opportunity on. Yellow puts it long downfield. Angebro, backboard not defended, and Yellow will make them pay the price for it.
That backboard's open so much in this series. All they have to do is just get 1 or 2 off the backboard, and that they can get free shots like that. Kind of what we're more used to seeing is quick plays, 1-2 like that. Hopefully they can keep going before they get reverse swept.
Either way, ball downfield. Hitman Horsey will be up. Past the midfield, Munchie's going to try to make something happen off the back of this. Stalls it into the corner. Yellow is there to clear for the Northeastern side, but doesn't get quite that far with it. This one's dangerously sent in the middle. Shot guy not able to make a play on it in this one. Again, a lot of missed touches on both sides of the field that are slowing down the play and just making it so hard for both of these teams to predict what's coming next.
Angebro just passes it to AJ, gets the second touch, but that's not beneficial to the Northeastern. Does get back to the ball though. See if Northeastern can break out here. Nice demo from AJ that leaves Shot Guy all alone. Angebro opts to go for the corner boost on the other side of the field. Yellow with a nice touch up. This could be a goal for Angebro if he puts it on net, but that's off the crossbar again. And Shot Guy follows it up, and another place where Angebro probably could have scored this ball and hits it off the crossbar.
So at what point can we start saying name a more iconic duo, Angebro and crossbars?
I mean, it was Shot Guy last season, but it might be Angebro's title to take over, especially since we don't know the status of what's going to happen next semester. I think we can crown Angebro the new crossbar king of the Northeastern team.
Yeah. Elliot's always been in contention for that title too, but not here today.
Fortunately
Angebro does find the right side of the crossbar this time.
Yeah, maybe he heard us talk, even though there's a big delay, and he's like, I gotta prove him wrong. That's a beautiful shot. Can't get much better than that. But luckily for Elliot, he hasn't been on stream, so no, the world hasn't been able to see his crossbar hitting capabilities.
In due time, in due time.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe next semester he can.
Either way, Angebro takes this one down the length of the field, does beat out 2 defenders. Shot Guy, not the best of touches, tries to get this back to Yellow and does. Dangerous play across the face of net by Agent AJ, but they will survive for the time being. This one's punted downfield, off the post, and finds the back of the net to cut the deficit to only 1.
Yep. Angebro passing it middle with no one there again, and Munchie is able to find that angle.
He put great pass in the chat. He knows what he did.
Yeah, and it's been pretty clear who at least the shooter. I don't know if I want to say best player, but definitely the person who's been the shooter for Buffalo has been Munchie. He's been the one who's been putting away these goals most of the time. That's a beautiful shot from Angebro. Wanted to redeem himself for passing to the other team, and that absolutely destroys Munchie here. As I was talking well on his name, with a great angle on the shot. So, after we call him Crossbar King, Angebro slots 2 shots right away. But in between he passes to the other team, so still not out of the woods.
We should start talking about Crossbar King more often if it's gonna work.
We tried that with Shot Guy last semester.
Oh, dear.
Nice save, but
trouble.
Can't get back to it. We did that with Shot Guy last semester and it didn't work, so I think Angebro just got lucky. I think the Crossbar King got lucky. It's a nice initial save from Shot Guy, but
yeah, I mean, it's a tough spot for Shot Guy. I think he's waiting for Angebro with it on the backboard to make a play, and by the time he's called into action, he's just, he's left so little to work with. It's impressive he kept it out of the net the first time, but at that point, he just has nothing.
Double commit again from Northeastern. Angebro's gonna have to play this well. It does get the flick basically past Munchie.
Hey, he got it downfield, though. At some point, it doesn't matter what he did with that flick, right? He bought enough time for the other two to get set back up and get back into play, and that's all that really matters.
Oh, wow.
Great touch.
Angebro putting on a clinic in this last game. Sits on backboard here after the pass from Yellow. That might have just been in the net, but Angebro said it's my goal. And you were saying about the flick, yeah, I think that's better that you got the skimmer from Muncie there, because if not, it would have probably been a free ball for Buffalo. So
Yeah, either way, 2-goal cushion. We've seen Buffalo overturn this kind of deficit before, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. Yellow to take control here. Does beat one, sets up shot guy into the corner. Munchie is there and punts this one long downfield. That's not the best touch from Andrew, but will allow Munchie back into the play. Into the corner is Munchie looking for a pass midfield. Won't find it. This is shot guy downfield. Shot guy up for the double. Finds it, and that's going to be the 3-goal margin. And Northeastern are getting close to securing the series.
yeah, nice 50 from shot guy up, and Hitman had not even a semblance of a read on that ball. And Northeastern taking control towards the end of this game, like we wanted to see them do the whole series. But it took a game 5 to get them in action. That's a terrible touch from Angebro, though. Another great pass. Let's see if he puts it in chat again.
And he's just late on the jump, just gets behind the ball in front of it. Stitches himself up to the 3-goal lead, now down to 2 goals.
Elliot happens to be in chat. When
60 seconds left.
Oh, man. So it's still winnable for Buffalo here. Nice air dribble from Yellow. And that's a commit from Andrew, bro. That kind of leaves Yellow in a tough spot, but luckily the ball bounces up. So Northeastern can recover. Northeastern opting to play it slow. Lead out the rest of the time that's left. Shot coming in. Nice pass to Yellow, and that's probably going to seal the deal.
I think we're on the same page. Northeastern looks just so much more composed and willing to play the long game here. That's a great pass in field, right? It's a welcome change, and I hate to say this, but like when the pass comes in and someone is at the reception and it works as intended, it's a good feeling.
Yeah. Much more confident from Northeastern this last game. Much more, yeah, like you were saying, composed. Let's see if Buffalo has anything to say about this towards the end. That's a nice demo. AJ could be shot guy here. Does beat him, and that's going to be a goal. 15 seconds left. 2-goal deficit. It's possible.
Much more composed, but they still have conceded 6 times. I mean, I say that Buffalo's conceded 8 times. It just has not been the best of defensive displays for either team, really, has it?
No. Defensive disaster class for both teams here.
It's one of those times where you just win by scoring more than the other team does.
Fake from Yellow. Shot guy beats. Goes for the double. It's a nice touch. And that is the series, ladies and gentlemen. A lot closer than it probably should have been. But Northeastern pulls it out against 0-12 U Buffalo to go advance to 8-5. And I think make playoffs. So I think we're gonna have an interview with Angebro coming up. So let's see if we can get that cooking. Let's see if I can. Okay. I think we're just gonna join their voice channel, but that has everyone in it, so I don't know if I want that.
Just get Andrew in here.
But I don't know if he's not in this server, or he's not in this channel.
Maybe let's just use like the general, black channel or something.
Oh, the general broadcast, I think. Let's try that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Hey.
So let's see. We can get him in here for the interview.
Hello.
There he is. There's that man.
What's up?
There's that manager, bro.
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I didn't notice the chat. Everyone said they mentioned it, and I thought they were like, I don't know. I didn't actually see it, and then I saw it, and I was like, oh shit.
I mean, sometimes in this in the stream. We interviewed that. Wow, sorry about the voice
The
crack.
best player, right?
The MVP of the series, the
Yeah.
person who's made the most shots, especially people who don't hit the crossbar. So
I
we
mean, I
decided to
had
bring
3
you in.
goals and 3 assists in that game. So,
So it was a tough middle part of that series. It felt like you were in control of the first two games. Then you lost the next two, and we're in reverse sweep territory. How did you recover from there to clinch that fifth game?
uh, honestly, like Nick told us to like lock the hell in, and I don't know. I think we kind of just lost our focus. Like it was a series that we should always be winning, considering their standing. And I think after going 2-0, we just got very confident and stopped locking in, and then we kind of dialed it back in.
So here's a different topic, a different question. Why we just have to talk a little bit about your goal explosion choices here. So I was just wondering, why the Dabbing Reaper is the worst explosion in the game.
No, no, no,
I'm
no, no, no.
sure. No, let me finish my question. I was wondering if you could elaborate on why the Dabbing Reaper is just the worst explosion in the game. And as a follow-up question to that, I was wondering if you'd care to share with the community here what you'll be using going forward.
All right. Well, first you have to understand that the beauty of the Dabbing Reaper is that it draws over everybody's car. So like if you're playing and your car is in the center of your screen, the Dabbing Reaper will show over it. The car won't block it. So everybody has to watch you dab on them when you score. It's truly quite something, in my opinion.
I mean,
And
it's
what I
just
will be doing forward, maybe getting a painted one.
it just seems like a tough sell. The hundreds of great options. It's just you had to pick that one.
I feel like you have never understood the joy of dabbing on those you've just scored on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't you do it like in person when you like roast someone?
No, I can't say that I
I,
have.
I think that's a little bit embarrassing for you to admit. Apart from cosmetic things, let's talk about your new title for this Northeastern team, okay?
What's
So
my title?
so we had a crowned king um of a specific thing, and his name was David Shock Guy. But
Okay.
it seems that you have kind of replaced him in this role
Oh,
uh
oh, don't be
on
talking
the
about it.
team. And
Okay.
so I just wanted to know, what were your thoughts on being the crossbar king of
Ah,
Northeastern Esports?
oh, dude, dude. Honestly, man, like, I'm just like, if my teammates aren't there to score my crossbar pass, then what are we even doing? Like, I just need better teammates. I think I truly believe that because I'm enabling them. I'm hitting it off the crossbar. It's in such a deadly position, but you have to ask, where are they when you needed them the most? Like they're pulling an avatar.
Cope.
I don't think it's Scope.
Nico, we gotta design like a crown and do have like a formal presentation ceremony.
I would absolutely love that.
No.
Is there any other questions you have, Maddie, before I ask the final question?
No, I think we've already talked about his distasteful choices, so
You're not that
we don't have to
interested in
harp
me
on it.
then?
Well, it was kind of a series that we felt probably should have been over a lot sooner, but
Yeah.
so I don't know. Other than the fact that you trolled. Oh, and also tell. I just want to know about the lack of sportsmanship when Shockeye decided to own goal into with an air dribble. What were the thoughts and
Uh,
feelings after that?
um. Well, they actually got mad at me because I had missed. He had air dribbled past me, and they had questioned why I couldn't save it. So my thoughts were maybe a little
So,
bit of a self-deprecation there.
well, why couldn't you save it?
You know, I thought when I saw him air dribbling, I thought the destination was not top bins in our own net.
I don't know why you would think that.
Yeah, I was actually shocked and surprised when that was the case.
Either way, regardless of the frustration, before we let you go, is there anyone in particular that's been a longtime supporter of you in general that you'd like to thank for watching this stream?
You don't mean you, right? Just making sure.
I'm just no, not me. Not,
Yeah. Sure. Shout out to Joanna. I saw her message earlier. We finally won on stream. Finally, dude. She was gonna leave me. I was gonna be dumped if I lost another series. That's what she told me. So
Well, great job, Angie. We're all so
yeah,
proud of you.
we made the clutch. We made the clutch.
congratulations on still being in a relationship.
Yes.
With that being said, thank you so much for watching. This was Nico and Prosk. I was here with Maddie Floms, and we just interviewed Angelo Angebro. Thanks
It's
to
Angie.
okay.
You gotta get it right.
Let me do my outro. And as always, we're sponsored by Army RTC, so thanks to them for helping us bring these streams to you. With that being said, everyone have a wonderful night. We'll see you next time.